Hello everyone, I am Annalisa P. Panuntungan of the Division of Lana del Norte. Today I'm going to show you how to make an ebook using the Kotobee application. So as you can see, we are here in the home page of the application. So it has its settings, the chapters, we have the buttons here, and then we have another buttons here, and also the editing buttons here. Okay, so we click the edit button because we are going to edit. If you're going to edit something or some texts in your work, if you are not yet finished, you can click the edit button and then just go over with your texts or images or anything that you will edit in your work. Okay, so what I did was I put a book title in here. As you can see, disaster readiness and risk reduction. So it's because the task that we are given or we were given is to transfer or to make an ebook out of the module of the subject DRRR. So actually this subject is a senior high school subject. So among the many lessons in the module, we were only given one lesson each. So we are free to choose what type of lesson or what lesson number are we going to make an ebook using the Kotobee application. So mine, I chose the lesson 1, which is the concept of disaster and disaster risk. What I also did, in order for my work to be organized, my ebook to be organized and easily navigatable, is I put subchapters, okay, to subdivide my ebook, okay, so that it is more convenient to use. Okay, so that's it. So let me show you the actual customized view of this ebook. Okay, so click the customize button and then it's loading, it's preparing itself, okay, to make an interactive ebook. Tarang! Okay, so this time on my screen is the ebook that I've made from the module 1 of the DRR subject. I have chosen the platform desktop screen. Okay, so just like that. It's more appealing to me. That's a nice appearance than the other choices of gadgets. But anyway, students can choose from these gadgets according to the availability. They can choose anything which are available to them. Okay, we have Samsung, we have iPad, we have iPhone, Nokia, Huawei. So these are actually the leading brands of gadgets in the modern world. Okay, so this time we are choosing the desktop screen. Okay, so let's start. So what you can see, I have here the book title, Lesson 1, DRRR, Concept of Disaster and Disaster Risk. I also managed to customize the colors of the buttons and the tabs so that it's more attractive to my students. Okay, so we have here the previews. This is very important, the previews in the next buttons. It's because if you're going to click these buttons, you can navigate throughout the ebook. Okay, just click this next button to proceed to another page and click the previous button to go back to the page where you want to go back, or any page that you want to study later or to review. Okay, so that is the previous and the next button. So next is we are going to click the highlighted words or word here in our ebook. Okay, as in our previous videos, we have embedded pop-up messages through image, texts, or anything. So in this case, I have in lesson 1, let us see. Okay, it's actually a pop-up pop-up message, which is a text. Lesson 1. Okay, so there's an information. The instructional material was collaboratively developed. It's actually a kind of an information of the lesson 1. Okay, so click OK. Another highlighted words is this line: every year Philippines faces a different kind of disaster. So this is actually a statistical report on this event. So I also put the source where I've got this. Okay, so it is properly cited, of course, to avoid plagiarism. So click OK. We have another words here: human or man-made or natural disasters. Okay, so I have here the definition, and also it is also properly cited. Okay, click OK. Click the next button since you don't have any highlighted word here. Okay, so it just flips just like a book. Okay, so the difference with that of an ebook and a physical book is that an ebook is not bulky. You can store it anywhere you want, in your desktop screens or in your desktop files, in your phones, in your Android phones or anything. Okay, and it's very usable and applicable during this pandemic. It's very helpful actually. Okay, so next page we have here the sub-chapter title. So look at this. Okay, so I have to put that one because students may be more organized in having those kinds of sub-chapters or subtitles. And then we have here another words that are highlighted. So let me click this big ones. What is big one? So there you can see a pop-up message is displayed. It's actually an image. Okay, so the image of a big one. Even though you are not there physically explaining to them like the actual scenario, they will have an idea of what is a big one, or what is West Valley Fault. Okay, what is West Valley Fault? It's actually broadening and enhancing and enlightening their knowledge about certain words or places or any concepts. Okay, click OK. We also have here Pacific Ring of Fire, and unfortunately we're not there to explain to them what is Pacific Ring of Fire if they happen to forget these words. Okay, just click this one, and then there is a definition, there's a text, and then there's also an image. So click OK. And then one's life, the in danger and loss of properties, what it looks like. Okay, so actually it's the recent Marawi siege, wherein there are many losses that have occurred. Okay, so we also have here December 23, 2018, a tsunami hit Indonesia. This is actually a world event. So if they happen to have an internet connection, because what I linked here is a video, then it's very advantageous to them. But if they don't have video, the word tsunami will give them an idea what is it. Okay, so just click this one. Okay, so there's the external link for the video of that event. It's actually with sound. It's audio and video. So students who have internet connection are more advantageous. But if they don't have internet connection at their homes, it's actually okay. Okay, so that's it. They are free to navigate. So just close this link, and then automatically it will stop playing. And then down below are guide questions. So last time what we did was we have this multiple choice answer. But in this case, since there's no choices here, there are no choices here, what I have chosen was the do nothing option, and then also the separator. It's because I cannot access to the short answer response. I think maybe we need to have premium access or premium license on this application, in which we need to purchase also. So but anyway, it's for the purpose of reading an ebook is very advantageous, so it's very helpful for the students. Okay, next is the next page. Oh, look at that. It actually flips just like a book. Okay, so what is it? Actually, it also has this sub chapter title. Okay, there are highlighted words here. Let us look into hazard. Physical distancing, stop corona. So this is an example. Another one is disasters. Okay, so even though we're not there to physically explain to them what are these words, this might help them a lot. Okay, next page. Okay, so isn't it lovely? Okay, another questions. So as what I have said, they cannot answer directly to the ebook because we cannot have this option on short answer response. Okay, next is what I can do. So this is actually in the module developed by our writers, coordinators of some sort. Okay, so this one is an image. I actually managed to get from the internet an image of a teacher because it talks about teacher's activity. So what I can do, words are highlighted. So let me click this one. Okay, so a picture is embedded here. So it's actually what I can do sort of picture. What I can do to make my students learn significantly or have this significant learning in which they can relate to it. Okay, so the teacher is actually thinking. Okay, points for discussion. The next page. Okay, so we have there what's more. It's actually the last part of the lesson 1. It's like an assignment or an enrichment activity to be given to the students at the end of the lesson. Okay, so it's more about conducting a research or an interview. Okay, so we have here the instruction is very clear. I have also embedded pictures here for them to be more clear or vivid. Okay, so it says here you have the students may conduct an interview to different kinds of age levels. So we have adults, teens, or children. Okay, so this one is an interview picture of students interviewing an adult. So there, it has a caption actually. This is very much nicer than I thought. Okay, so with teens, the picture and then the subtitle or this caption, and then we have with children with parents' consent. Okay, so that's it. That's the last picture. So go back to the previous page. Okay, if you want to go back, just navigate through these buttons. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you and goodbye.